So there we go. We are now live.
Yeah.
Live across the board. From the small remember the old laptop in the kitchen when the cats were knocking shit over.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know,
We
with the
should
neighbor who we almost threw off the stairs there that you almost threw off because he was a
yeah.
dickhead.
Like we should bring it back to that day. Like
Yeah, let's relive that.
at least like one time. Like one time we should sit down with that cheap ass $20 microphone
Yep.
and just go crazy.
Dude, that's you. And it's crazy how much we've grown.
Yeah.
No, the actually Steph just made a point. The first episode I think we did was straight off the laptop's microphone. Like
Yep.
the speaker or whatever it was on there. Yeah.
It was off the red laptop, right?
The red laptop, yep. Yep. The HP Beats, Dr. Dre Beats.
Dr. Dre Beats,
Oh,
yes.
God. Wow. But we are now in 12 countries. Those who are you following, which is awesome. Thank you. Keep following and sharing. We just opened up Australia and all of Ireland. So we're in Northern Ireland. I'm guessing Southern Ireland because why not? East and West. We're all across Irish. So, that's good for our heritage. But I mean, Africa, Nigeria, South Africa, fucking England, Sweden, Germany, Japan, Singapore. It's just Canada. It's just insane how much we've grown, and we both appreciate it so much. It's been absolutely insane.
That fucking beard is wild, man.
Dude, from day one beard to here, look at this shit, straight Nord.
Like that thing is wild. Like it flips up. You could see the line
right there. Yeah, right.
Yep, right there.
That's from the blood of my enemies. Just fucking whacking them. No, I'm just kidding.
Whacking something.
But,
yeah, what a wild ride. I mean, I ghosted there for a little bit. Needed
it's all right.
A mental break. Get some shit together. But I'm back. Full swing of things.
Bigger and better than ever.
So
sometimes you need that. You need that in life, though. No matter what job you have, no matter what mindset you're in, whatever. Sometimes you just need to take a step back, reevaluate, clean yourself up a little bit in the sense of mentality. I know I've done that myself. I actually had to do a little bit with the firehouse because I just had so much going on in my life that's
what it was. Priority. I mean, we were all getting pulled in different directions, and it was to a point where it was overwhelming.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it was great. It was awesome. But you and I talked about this before where you get to the top of that roller coaster.
Yep.
But it's like you got to the top of that roller coaster and it wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah. You're stuck. You're stuck.
It just stayed stationary and just waiting for that downfall. And finally that downfall hit. It hit for me. Mm-hmm. And then we're at the bottom.
I was just gonna say a bottom trough, man, is a tough place to be at.
And we're finally, I'm finally climbing back up, fully back on board, So
absolutely. Well, what's so great, and this is something that kind of ties into what we always say is families first. And I know if it wasn't for your family personally, wife and kids, that you guys give me motivation. My own daughters, Cheyenne, Star, and Raylan, they give me motivation. Big shout outs to them. And Stephanie, if we didn't have that motivation behind us to kick us in the ass when we needed it.
I think Stephanie keeps Stephanie and Karen both keep everybody in track.
Absolutely. It's like the left side of the track and the right side of the track.
It's like a NASCAR race. We're just going around and around and around and around, and finally both hit us. They're like, listen, got to stay on track, got to do this. It's crazy.
It is. It's wild, man. But that support is what we need. That support system. Even Papa Dugan will hit us up and be like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" But in a good way of a check. But I'm asking how you doing, but what's going on?
Yep.
In a good way. And it's just so great to have the support system that we've had. And again, I know we say every single podcast, but Raul, Chris, I got my man Tally Man on board now. We have such a good support system that is keeping us in check and holding us accountable and saying, this is what you guys need to do. Like, not telling us what to do, but like saying, if you want to do this, let's get it. I'm here for you, but you gotta do it. And it's just so great to see that kind of support system and to see them grow as well, because we're their support. It's one big, web, that one big network.
Yeah,
that's so amazing.
I mean, they're both doing great too. I mean, Raul's doing awesome.
Absolutely.
And
of course, Redcon 1.
Yep.
Soldier Hard and Jay Deuce, you guys are killing it.
Yeah, they
just dropped a new album.
Just out in where was he?
Shit.
Where the fuck was he? He was just. I just saw a post yesterday. I can't remember where he was though, but he's doing big fucking things. I think he dropped 2 or 3 new singles.
Yeah, and they're fire too. I mean,
yeah.
And I've been listening to Redcon's music personally for probably 8-10 years now. I'd probably say a good solid 8 years. And the lyrics, everything that comes to it, it's to me, and this should be almost something that Luke should hop on with music, but just the way you deliver that message, because you can listen to any kind of music. If it's good, it's good. If it's crap, it's crap, hands down. The message they deliver that veterans can understand and recognize and correlate to. I mean, they don't hold any bars. It's the real shit.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah. Even with first responders, I'd say pretty much the same thing. There was one of the lines, I want to say it was Jay Deuce was saying in the song War. I want to say it was Warfighter, but basically, I can smell the iron in the air.
Yep.
Talking about the blood, because blood has a certain smell. It has a certain feel. It's not watery or corn syrupy. It's silky. It's like a certain. There's just this certain little things like that it hits hard, and they know because they've been there. They've done it. It's not a TV show, a movie star. It's real shit, and they talk real shit.
Yeah,
and that's what I love about it. So yeah, they've been doing great things. I know Tally was out in Colorado. I was talking with last week. His son just did a tournament Sunday for baseball. 3-game tournament one day. I mean, that's exhausting.
Oh yeah.
Personally, on an athletic level, but yeah, I mean, we're blowing shit up over the past year, man. We've done so good. Anyone who's watching us live now, if you want to comment, jump in, please do it. We love the interaction. We are going to be getting a lot of personal questions, Q's and A's coming on soon, things like that. So that's going to be awesome. So yeah, jump on, hit us up right now.
Yeah, definitely.
The people who are listening to Anchor and Spotify and stuff, they're not seeing what we're doing, but we are live video as well as interacting on the radio. So please definitely ask us questions, anything you want to know about us, anything with our history, our service, anything like that. I'm an open book. I wish I had some glorified war stories to tell you. Like, I was running through the desert, chasing after the Taliban with 2 ARs in my
fucking
hand,
Crocs and just vest.
fucking throwing fucking grenades and fucking blew both my legs off. But the reality is, I was doing an AGR, regular PT, fucking tripped in a pothole.
Potholes are a killer, man.
There's a show on FX called Reservation Dogs.
Yep.
And there's this spirit warrior that he comes through, and he's riding on the horse. And if I can, I will try to find the audio for it and link it in here. But he's like, yeah, I was coming over the hill, real rugged, like looking at this guy. Like, I hated that fucker. I called him out. Like, he came over the hill and the horse tripped in a gopher hole, flipped him, and he died on the field because a horse fucking fell on him and crushed him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not really like, I forget what they call him, like Long Horse or Blackhorn, some like, big name of warrior. He goes, but I was there, man. Like, I was heading right to it. And I'm like, that's me. I'm the spirit warrior who fucking tripped in the gopher hole, who fucking died with a broken leg. Like,
that's it. Done.
Done. Before you could even play. You're fucking done.
Game over.
Yeah. It's just, it's crazy, dude.
Shit's been crazy out in the world, man. It's,
oh my God, insane.
I don't know. We're fucking headed in the wrong direction. I can tell you that.
I agree. I gotta be pretty happy though. I gotta say, we got chickens that are laying eggs.
Yep.
We have, like we were saying yesterday, I have heat now. I have water now. A new refrigerator because that fucker broke.
The
But
old
yeah,
man left you with a bunch of shit, didn't he, when you moved up there?
fucking
Like,
my
here you go,
handful of
guys. You
legs.
fix it. I knew the refrigerator was bad. The water heater was gonna go.
It's always how it is.
Yep.
I
Everything
just laugh
happens in
at it.
threes.
Everything that happens in threes. That's so true.
I'm tired of the threes.
So I says, fuck this triad shit. I'm done with this. But it's so good, man. Like,
Yeah.
it is going in the wrong direction. I agree. You know, I was reading some shit online the other day, and people were complaining on the stupidest shit, like stuff that makes no actual difference in your life at all. If you can just get rid of the negativity and the bullshit, I mean, I guess is the best way.
Yeah.
You know, when I had we had that episode with Lisa from 4 Star, which big
Yes.
shout out to her, Lisa. Thank you so much for all you and Glenn do. You guys are awesome. I know Glenn's more shy, so he doesn't like hopping on, but you know, both you guys are a powerhouse. Thank you. She said if we just like worried more about the positive side of things and not filled our minds with the negative, life would be so much better.
That's
So,
true.
like, for instance, oh, you couldn't get your mocha latte today. You had to suffer with a regular coffee. Well, be happy with that. Like, shit.
Because coffee prices are going up.
Oh,
And
man.
so speaking off of that,
Can I get a witness?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
you got a witness.
Oh,
So I was in Stewart's a couple weeks ago, and I was getting my coffee. They ran out of 20-ounce cups for a while. You know,
it
another
happens.
shortage, whatever.
Oh,
So there's this teacher that teaches at Middleburg Elementary, and she was in there and she was like freaking out, like she couldn't have the larger cups. Like,
Yep.
like, bitch, just be happy you got coffee.
exactly.
Like you're saving 25, 50 cents for a cup of coffee. Grab 2 of them, and I'm sure there's fucking coffee at the school.
I was just gonna
Like-
say that.
Like you can't.
You,
Like, come
you
on,
can't fill
really?
up.
And like people are yelling at the attendees behind the counter and shit, and like
Yep.
whatever.
It's-
yelling at my workers.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, and big shout outs to them. And I will blast their names out right now. The ones in Melbourne, Malcolm, Drew. As much as I have offset feelings about Joe, Joe's always there working his ass off.
Joe's fucking crazy, man.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, but he works in all the stores in Schoharie County.
Yeah.
Like he's in every
Ashley-
fucking store.
Stephanie's cousin Ashley, thank you so much. She's in Dwaynesburg now. But
Yep.
always spot on with their shit, and they try their best. Tyler, I haven't seen him in a while, but
It's
know,
always
no-
clean when you go in that one.
it is. They do a great job. They really do. But it's
I
just
fuck
crazy,
with
like,
all of them. So
you can't go wrong with Stewart's. That was the biggest thing I missed when I was in the military, was going to like South Carolina, fucking Georgia, fucking Virginia. They did not have a Stewart's.
No, they
Nope.
don't want one.
They have like the Wawas, the
nothing below New York. There won't be any Stewarts.
Yeah. I think there's a few in Massachusetts, but not much. And I was just like, I am craving a Stewart's coffee. Like, I just want a Stewart's coffee.
Yep.
I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure they use big name, coffee, but it's just like, I just that taste. There's something
Yeah.
about it you just can't replace.
It's like the green bean coffee that was on over in
Yes.
Afghanistan. Like you had to have green bean coffee every morning.
Absolutely.
It was
Green bean
just
is-
just like a fucking ritual. You get your green bean coffee, you get on a little bus, the Haji drives you around.
Yep.
It was fucking great.
Now, here's a question. We got 7 viewers right now. What is your best coffee? What is the best coffee that you think, in your own opinion, what do you drink every day, or what your go-to coffee? What is that brand? You guys can throw that in the comments. Obviously, we will respond immediately because we are live. So
Yep.
definitely do that. I definitely for green bean. I think I don't know what Stewart's use, but green bean is definitely up there. I remember being in Virginia and drinking that, and it
You
was,
remember Mountaintop?
oh fuck yeah,
Like Hess always had Mountaintop.
yep.
Like back in
Yep.
the day when it was Hess.
When Hess was Hess, yeah.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. I always liked the Speedway had one up in Fort Drum. I forgot what kind of coffee they had. It could have been green. It was like little mountains. It might have been mountaintop too, but it was like little mountains, and it was like a label like kind of wrapped around. I forgot what it was, but
Yep.
that shit was banging. But you had to go off post to get it, and then get back on post, which a lot of times was a pain in the ass. But if you woke up
always
early
going off post and getting back on is a pain in the ass.
that right there, they should have taught you in basic, like never leave post.
Because it's like a
technically they did, but
because
it was
it's like
weird.
always, every time you leave post, it's like a shift change. Like it's
Oh,
not the same person ever.
random inspections.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Unless
I
you're the
hated
sergeant
that
major.
too. Like you would be going through the gates, and I know, like they would say count like every 5th car or every 10th car.
Who
or
put
whatever.
Diet Coke on there?
Yeah, Diet Coke. Here we go. Diet Coke. All right. Again, my my Facebook side of it shows just Facebook user. But if you can type your name in there so we can call you out, man, that would be, or female. Sorry. I know it's a gender fucking neutral bullshit.
There's
now.
only 2 genders. That's
Yep.
it.
And it's not meatloaf and popsicle. Me and Steph were talking about that the other day about the Fifth Element, that they called out so much futuristic shit.
Oh yeah.
When Corbin Dallas, Bruce Willis's character, holds up his little multi-pass and goes, they say, reveal your identity or something. He goes, in his house, yeah, that's right. And he says, meat popsicle. And they're like, you're clear. Like, you can identify as a meat popsicle? What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, like Diet Coke. I mean, Pepsi, Coke, it depends what place you go to. It's just, and I don't know. I mean, I think some of the best food, and I'm not even gonna lie, was when I was in AIT down in Virginia at Fort Lee, and we had the gut truck. This dude, I don't know his name. We always called him Santos, but he was a Mexican dude who had like homemade, like he just made that shit out of his garage. Like,
You didn't know what you were getting.
empanadas. Yeah, you don't know what you. That's why they call it the gut truck. But it was so authentic and so good. Like, I would pick that shit up any day compared to half of the shit they serve now. I mean, it was so good. That shit was, man.
I don't know. I don't know where my best meal was that I had. I can't.
Besides an officer's DFAC. Officer's DFAC was pretty slamming.
The Air Force defect was pretty dope too.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. There was quite a few.
Because even at home, like, you try to make your own food and stuff, but something about, like, I guess eating other people's food always tastes better.
It always is.
But
Like
I don't know.
you can make your own pizza at home, but if you go get it from somewhere else, it's a lot better.
Yeah, it's just it's weird. Yeah, big shout out to Hugh Beast out here in Middleburg. Thank you very much. And Pasta and Grill. That was the other place.
Yeah.
You guys always served your community. Thank you so much. You guys have great food. Never turned you guys down at all. You know, I'm a big boy now, so gotta get my chicken wings, even though they're, $40 a dozen. I'm just kidding. They're really not that expensive. But
Speaking of chicken wings, so again, I was in Stewart's. Like I'm there like 6 times a day.
I feel you.
So they had the banquet spicy chicken wings that you put in there.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not buying them again. But anyways, you can.
What happened?
So they're like $8.
Okay.
All right. I went and grabbed them. I'm like, oh, sweet. I need a snack. Fucking A.
Yep.
I can down 12 of these. It's not a fucking problem.
Too easy.
Bro, I get home to put them in the air fryer. There were 5 in the fucking package. 5.
Them cheap son of a bitches.
And the package wasn't open. Nothing.
Manufacturing issue, you think?
No. It's a chicken wing shortage.
But they're still going to charge you full price, though.
Oh, fucking A. They charged me $9 in tax.
Yep.
That's fucking horse shit.
Crazy.
I'll go to Pasta and Grill and get my non-crispy chicken wings.
I love mine crisp.
Well, fuck you. You love your crispy chicken wings.
Fucking break my teeth, baby.
Fuck. It's like just chewing on the bone.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Damn. So let's get into it. Thanksgiving was yesterday.
Yeah.
Before we can get into like how our Thanksgivings were, I know we talked about it last night because of course it always happens. It seems every major holiday, there's always some kind of structure fire, some kind of major incident, like, and this year showed no difference.
Nope.
Thankfully, Middleburg Fire did a great job. Livingstonville Fire Chief, he did a good job calling us quickly. Big shout outs to that.
Big shout out to dispatch for fucking up Tri Village's name. Just
That
throw that
shit
out there.
had me dead.
Tri Valley. Tri Valley. I want to
So
join
I have
Tri
a good
Valley.
friend who's a dispatcher for Albany County, and he hit me up today. And he's like, so, Tri Village really isn't set up the way they should be for fast, right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, so that happened.
Well, how that all came down is one of our Scary County Fast team members wanted Tri Village as fast.
Okay, so that's art, because it was hard to hear kind of.
Yeah. Because one of the, I think it was Kemp that showed up from Cobleskill. That I don't quote me, I don't know, but I've only seen him there last night.
Mhm.
But it was one of the Fast team members that told the chief of Livingstonville that he wanted Tri Village as Fast team for Schoharie County.
That's big shout outs to Tri Village then.
For that end for that end of the county, because we were in, technically it was
Yeah.
where Bunny Hill starts is where Middleburg ends, and then it's Livingstonville's district.
Right. So technically that would be the right call.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to knock anybody, but
Oh no.
It's
Because both me and you have both been on that side where you're calling shots, and it shit gets real hairy real quick, and you are just doing off the top of your head pretty much muscle memory and hope you make the right choices.
Yep.
But hey,
but no, everybody did a good job. I mean,
absolutely,
it saved the house.
Yep.
I mean, it was a chimney fire, but you could see where it was going to go up the wall.
Yeah, and with the houses out here, I mean, they catch really quick, and when they do, they burn hot, they burn fast, and I gotta say, you guys as interior, obviously, as everyone knows now, with this beard here, I'm happy being exterior, but you guys killed it, and you guys don't get enough credit. I remember when I was interior, it was like you go in, you do your work, you leave. That just like we were in the military. You go in, you do your job, you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
No time to joke around, smoke around.
It was quite a fucking haul too. I mean, that was up there.
It's a trip.
That was elevated.
Yeah, that mountain life, man.
That's like I was telling you last night with the ladder truck.
Yeah.
That was just Mikey and I were both fucking scared we were gonna roll back down the hill into the fucking village.
Yeah. Yeah.
A daily was behind us, said we were going 4 miles an hour.
I believe it.
Up the hill.
4 miles an hour uphill. Trying to get that little bit, just that little extra oomph to get up there.
Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like it hit Bunny Hill and it fucking fell right on its face.
Yeah.
Like it was horrible.
And that's the
But
thing.
we made it.
People forget about that. They're like, oh, how come it's taking so long? Well, when you're carrying X amount of water with X amount of equipment and X amount of guys weighing this much, and yes, you might have some motivation going into that hill. Once you hit certain places, especially around here, at least with us, you dog right out. Your foot's right to the floor, but you can't go any faster than the engine lets you go. I mean, we try to respond the best as we can, and if we're still correct, Middleburg is showing up to their calls as soon as tone goes out to the time we get there, less than 6 minutes.
I made second truck.
Crazy.
Second truck from my house.
Which
You say that first truck.
you hear stuff, she's talking shit about you.
He fucking, so everybody jumped that call.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yep.
Obviously not
Like I pulled up to the firehouse and 32 was already leaving.
Already gone. And for the viewers who don't know where we live, you literally live 3 minutes down the road
even.
on a normal day, not even
Yeah.
a priority call, just as a regular speed limit going to the firehouse for a regular drill. Less than 3 minutes to get to the firehouse.
Yep. Like I had to put all
Guys
my
already
clothes
pulled it.
back on just to fucking, because I was getting ready to lay down.
Yep.
I fucking laid down and I pulled the cover over Middleburg fire. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yep.
Scrambling around in the dark trying to find my socks.
Yep. That's the worst is the socks, I feel.
Because
The socks
you put
always
those
hold
new
you up.
boots on with those fucking no socks, you ain't getting them off.
No, they just stick right to you.
Yeah.
You got your socks in your locker.
But yeah, it's good, man. We got 9 viewers right now live, just on the StreamYard side. Let me check the podcast side. We got about 4.5 minutes left on the podcast side. But yeah, everyone watching live, definitely chime in. Let us know your views on these subjects that we're speaking of, because it really makes us a better podcast and more involved with you guys. And that's what it's ultimately about, is getting in touch with you guys and getting your views and opinions. We both, me and Zach, have gone down some real crazy dark holes in sense of not only views on people, but the political side. We've gone down depression side. I mean, we've literally touched on everything this past year. But yeah, see, she's getting me wound up over here already. Fucking the Kyle Rittenhouse fucking trials, man. I mean,
There should have never been a trial.
agreed.
That fucking prosecutor was a retard.
Absolutely.
Straight retard.
I almost feel like he was. I want to use the word.
That's what
shooting for
happens
Kyle.
when you order. That's what happens when you get your degree off of fucking Wish.
Right?
Like
from Amazon.com.
Like
But I feel like he literally threw that whole entire thing.
Like that fat peckerhead fucking that was with the prosecutor also.
Oh yeah.
Like
his second or whatever.
Yeah. Oh well, there's no such thing as a right or left-handed gun.
Bullshit.
All right, so you
Bullshit.
hear me out. So you want to build an AR. All right. So your upper the brass deflector can be on either side. That
Right.
designates left-handed or right-handed. If your brass deflector is on the right-hand side, that's a right-handed gun.
Exactly.
Or a weapon. Sorry. Fuck you all. So if it's on the
I'm
left
right there with
side,
you.
it's a left-handed weapon.
Yep.
All right. It just that fucking.
Well, same thing with shotguns. You have these competition shotguns.
Yeah.
And I looked into doing competition trap shooting when I was really into it, and getting a custom built left-handed Benelli.
Yeah.
And every little thing matters, from the way the safety is, from the way the stock is, the way your hand grips it. Everything matters.
But like the whole case. So once the retard that got shot in the hand was on the stand and said, I pointed my fucking weapon at him.
He vaporized my bicep or whatever. Yeah.
I pointed my handgun at him. It was fucking over from there. You lost a fucking case.
Yep. That
obviously. So then they were going back and forth with, well, if Kyle antagonized everything, he lost his right to self-defense. But he didn't.
Yeah, and what's
there's really no 50-50 there. If you look at it,
mm-hmm.
they're all worried about why he was running away. First of all,
education. Let's go, Zach. Let's go. Why?
All right. If I'm coming at you with, let's say, a skateboard, when you try to get away,
of course you're gonna run.
When you try to run, now the Duramax thing fucking just killed me.
Yep. Let me pause you right there real quick. I gotta stop recording, and then I'm going to load this, and then we'll get back into it on this subject itself, because it's absolutely important. All right.
Yeah. That's just it. The whole fucking thing just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, as you know, this is going to take a couple minutes to load up into the system, but I mean, I agree with you. When he said on the stand, I pointed my pistol at him first.
Yeah.
And then he vaporized my bicep. It's
over from there. Yeah, I would definitely 100% pull the trigger too.
Absolutely.
I'll fucking send you to Allah.
Yes, I missed that, brother.
Fuck. Like.
Well, here's the thing too, is that was killing me was he said you vaporized my bicep. You have a 5.56. Anyone that shot a 5.56 military style, like actual military, not fucking civilian, the way people have it, it is barely bigger than a 22. There's really not that much big of a hole. Yes, it will do damage, but it's not going to vaporize your bicep. It's going to put a hole in it. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting and burn.
You're going to feel it.
But I mean, both me and you both shot 7.62s, you know, the 240 Bravos, the 50 cals. I shoot you 1,000 yards away with a 50 cal. Yeah, it's probably gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, probably not even 1,000 meters. That's still not. That's pretty far out there. But like, he was so over dramatic about the whole thing. I thought personally about you vaporized my bicep. Bullshit. You barely got a sting. You couldn't handle a real fucking wound if it fucking landed on you.
Like I don't know. I don't know. It just
Chris, thank you for joining in with us. Happy Thanksgiving to you, brother. Hey,
happy Thanksgiving, Chris.
Big shout outs to Front Stairs Talk Podcast.
Yep.
Definitely go visit him on Spotify and anywhere else you can find your local podcasts, worldly podcasts, all that. Chris has supported us also pretty much from day one. Awesome podcast. I mean, he has so much knowledge, not only in the music scene, but just in life. He's down there in South Boston, as they call themselves, the Southeast. You know, we got our New York accent.
Yeah.
So, but he's got that heavy Boston. You know, he's been a guest before on our show, so definitely go check him out. He's really good shit. So thank you, Chris, for tuning in, man. All right, we're gonna do the second segment in about a couple seconds, and we'll jump back onto the subject because it's a really hot topic still.
Yeah, it's not going away yet.
Nope. All right, so we're good.
You know, Chris, it just shows you like there is a little light at the end of that tunnel for the justice system.
There is, and people forget too. And this is the biggest thing that I had for myself, and to really send this in a real solid straight, like you can't fuck with this. It is Wisconsin state law. You know, everyone's chiming in from Florida, Texas, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut. It's Wisconsin state law. They follow Wisconsin state law on top of federal regulations. So you can't say, oh, it wasn't this or that. Like, they followed their law. Just
if you follow the law, and look at the law, he had all the right to own that weapon.
Absolutely.
First of all, that wasn't his weapon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he didn't bring a weapon across state lines. That was one of his family members' weapons. That was that he borrowed, and the prosecutor lost the case. So
he just
picking up that weapon and pointing it at the jury.
That was my best. I laughed at that.
Like, that's the first rule of gun safety.
Yep.
First rule of gun safety.
Never point a weapon at something you don't intend to kill.
Exactly.
101.
You know, and it just like you're fucking retarded. Like, the whole thing pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, the prosecutor didn't know what he was talking about.
Nope.
And, you know, then you got the president saying what he said, that Kyle's a white supremacist.
Which totally kills me. Can we go down that rabbit hole?
So, like, wait a minute. So, Kyle's going to be one of the richest motherfuckers coming soon. There's already a lawsuit against the president on it.
Yep.
There
was like 4 or 5 lawsuits on it, if I remember. Yep.
Like, you're the president.
Comments on your video.
Keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah,
Let the justice system play out, and then comment on it.
Exactly.
It was like the same thing Obama did.
Yep.
You know,
with Trayvon Martin and what's his name? I can't remember him now. Fuck.
And it was
the guy down in Florida.
And then you got the joke of it all. BLM got in the fucking middle of all this when it had nothing to do with black people.
Not
one fucking thing. They were all 3 of them were white.
They were white, and Kyle's white. So how is that even remotely racist?
But it's so easy to pull that race card, though.
Too easy.
That's what everybody goes back to. They reach in their back pocket and pull that fucking race card.
Mm-hmm.
Race had nothing to do with this.
It kills me because I feel like in America we should be over that hump by now. I mean, it's been 300-400 years, whatever. I don't know how exactly the actual numerics, and maybe I can look it up. But honestly, speaking out of my ass right now, it's been long enough. Like, get the fuck over it. You can't blame your ancestors for your mistakes in life.
Yeah.
The biggest rate, or the biggest minorities, I should say, that were beaten down and, I will say, enslaved, and were treated like shit throughout all of America's history, the longest period of time, was the Irish.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck me. So am I gonna sit there and cry about it and all that shit? No, you fucking man up, you stand up, you fucking make your generation better than the last. You know, I'm teaching my kids, I know you're teaching your kids to be a better person than you are at that point.
Yeah.
So stop blaming everything on race unless Kyle Rittenhouse actually came out, went right to a black person, Hispanic, anybody who wasn't his race, Asian, whatever, and said, I'm killing you because of this reason. You cannot use race.
Yeah.
Hands down. And if he did, well, then you know what? Then you can call it a race. But
Yep. And the whole thing comes back to self-defense.
absolutely.
He was defending himself. It's Kenosha law that if your life is,
I know, we were just listening to that too.
if your life is in danger, you have the authority by Kenosha state law to use deadly force.
Yep.
But he ran 3 times before he even tried
Yeah.
to.
I love it. So Steph just chimed in because she doesn't like being on the video side, but she made a point. She goes, it's also, he ran 3 times before he used deadly force. He got away 3 times and was beaten down all 3 times and jumped from behind cars and stuff like that before he even thought about using deadly force. And he was there as a friendly to help with medical issues or anything that was going to go down.
Yep.
I mean, I feel very fortunate when I work for Mohawk, where we would have huge gang fights. We would have huge fucking rioting type shit. And yes, we would go in and they treated us with respect, like, okay, you're taking care of the people, and they didn't beat us up. But he was in the same situation. The only difference was he actually took action. And I am so happy for that. Because more Americans, white, black, Asian, Mexican, it don't matter. More Americans should do that. You know, you come after me, you hit me 3-4 times. Your boy comes up, hits me 3-4 times. Personally, you hit me 1 time, that's a wrap. It's fucking going. You don't even have to hit me. You have to flinch at me, and you're fucking going to sleep.
Fast as
And
fuck,
it's-
boy.
Fast as fuck, boy. Fucking catch these ninja hands.
Yeah, it's
And
just
you won't even know.
nope.
Ooh, I'm out of breath now. Oh my god, cheeseburger. Get some chicken wings.
Better slow down.
But it's just like, that's the thing though, like, how do you not, like, if I came up to any random person or you or anybody in the world comes up to another person and just fucking punches them in the head, you think they're gonna stand there and take it and walk away? Well, actually most Americans now are, because they're a bunch of fools, but
Sensitive.
fucking
See
snowflakes.
what it is?
Yeah. It's just, actually, can I say it real quick? 1 second, guys. So this is good shit, and I'm horrible with the camera stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard to see. There we go. So it's Kyle getting a McDonald's order from his best buddy there.
The prosecutor.
Because now he works for McDonald's, handing out fries.
I don't want his fries.
I don't want his fries. Fucking salty ass having. But it's just like, that's the thing that just kills me. There's so many people who are like using so many other excuses, saying it was race, it was this, it was that. But if some motherfucker came up to you, punched you square in the head, and stood there and laughed at you, would you not attack? If I got punched in the face and I didn't see it coming, because that happens, it's happened to me quite a few times, I'm swinging at everyone. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking swinging. But like, what are you doing that, like you said, there shouldn't even been a trial. It should have just been squashed right there. Yep.
No.
He did what he did. That's good for him.
Yep.
He's standing up for what America stands for. Let's go. And if you don't fucking like what America stands for and you want to change it, then that's fine. Change it in positive ways. But at the same time, let's go back to the founding fathers. Oh, yeah, that was 300 years ago. Because I got into an argument with someone about that. Oh, that was 400 years ago. Okay, sure. We do need to modernize I shouldn't say modernize the Constitution, because I still feel very strong that we should keep it the same. But I understand you want to modernize things. That's cool. But if someone comes into your house and attacks you and kills your family, you feel you don't have the right to attack or defend yourself. You're just gonna say, "Yup, let me attack it. Let me know who that is because it's been a while since I've gone on a blood spree. Let me know what your house is so that you don't attack me." Easy
We
picking.
need the purge.
The purge.
Fuck yeah.
I am all about that.
Tag me in, boss.
We don't even need 24 hours of the purge. Just give me 15 minutes.
An hour at most, so I can do a little travel time. I have a few names off the top of my head.
15
And this
minutes.
is
Let me
not-
stop the Stewarts to get a cup of coffee and fucking send me on my way.
And a small coffee. You can't get those large coffees anymore. It kills me. It kills me that people are literally that stupid that. But then, like,
I'll
they're the
sit up
first
on
ones
top
to get
of
for me.
Roman's nose. That's
Yep.
it.
Picking them off. Yeah, I'll even stay on the fucking bridge. Right on the bridge.
Yeah.
When they come
Round
to get
88.
past 88.
Make it interesting. Sit on Roman's nose.
I won't even see. It's funny how
Just like we do in Call
when we
of
do in
Duty.
Call of Duty, yeah, just fucking sit on the ridge.
Yeah.
But it blows my mind, man, that these people, and I say these people as in genuine overall. Again, no race, no political affiliation, nothing like that. These people think that it's okay to let these things go away with that. Like, no, he was attacked. You defended yourself. That's what is good.
Yep.
Like back in the day, they would never been able to hang on to it. I shared a post today. I know you liked it, and I don't know if you shared it or not, but I know you liked it. It said 90 years ago or 20 years ago, or no, what was it? There's a 90-year-old vet in a wheelchair at the VA right now who, when he was in his 20s, did more badass shit than you could even imagine. It's because of those guys, the vets before us and the people before us, and those hardworking motherfuckers, 100 years ago, that gave us the rights to do what we can do now.
They didn't believe in
200
shit.
years ago, there was no, oh, I'm tired, let me give up. No, there's not that. There's not, oh, my shoulder hurts today. We're not doing that. They just pushed through, and they were hard workers, and they had a work ethic, and they knew what it would take to make our families better and our generations next to us and below us better and better. And we should learn from that, I guess. But I feel like we've just gone kind of wayside as a nation with that. I mean, there's still a lot of cool ass motherfuckers and badass dudes and females who still have no problem getting their hands dirty. But it just blows my mind that how many people are just like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Wah.
Yep.
I don't know, man. It kills me.
There's no work ethic either.
There's not.
Like, nobody wants to work. I mean, they're comfortable now sitting at home collecting money.
Yeah.
And not getting out and working.
Exactly.
Even if it's a couple hours here, a couple hours there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, you have to work 80 hours a fucking week. But
right. Honestly, I'm right there with you, man. Don't do 100 hours a week, kill yourself, and have no family time at all. That's just, that's insane. But back in the day, that's the way it used to be. All right, Zach's going to take this over for about 3 minutes. My bladder is the size.
You got that little pea bladder.
I got that pea bladder. That peanut shot.
Yeah.
So take it over, brother. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. I mean, like Tony was saying, there's people aren't willing to get out and work. There's no more standing up for yourself. Everybody's just a sheep. There's no lions. I mean, we're slowly getting back to that stage. It's taking a little while, but people are finally starting to wake up and be like, hey, this isn't right. That's not right. The way things are going in the country now, gas prices, food is going up, shortage on stuff. So it's crazy. It's a rough time for everybody. And like I always say, every podcast is, you got to check on your battle buddy. That was quick. That wasn't 3 minutes. That was like 2 seconds.
Hey, I have water. Imagine that.
Water.
What's that?
Only bitches drink water.
That's right.
Oh well, you're
It's
drinking
like-
Miller Lite, so I guess it's water. Oh, nigga.
Nigga. And if you guys are offended on that, then go fuck yourself, because that's fucking funny right there.
I don't give a shit. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Fuck them. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm just all about, like, it's just, life's too goddamn short. I mean, I know in the military, like they say, you all wear green. Fucking suck it up.
Yep.
No matter your background, no matter where you came from, nothing like that. Like, oh, okay, here we go. My bad, Chris. Chris is joining us.
Yo.
What's
Here
up,
we
buddy?
go.
What up, man?
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy
Thank you,
Thanksgiving.
Chris. Chris is joining us from Front Stairs Talk Podcast out of Southie, Boston.
Dorchester, not Southie.
Dorchester.
Dorchester.
How was that accent? I try.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
the
Got that
Bruins.
Boston Bruin. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Come on.
But yeah, man. What's your views on this a little bit of the whole, like, how America's just kind of changed and gotten soft?
I believe it got soft, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of like just tired of everyone just bitching it all day, every day, on both sides. You know.
Yeah.
Like how I view it. If you're down there to protest, you already know there's going to be an issue. If you're down there to govern, you already know that you're going down there to. There's always going to be a problem. You're already well aware. So
Exactly.
you got-
Yeah, it's great, man. I love seeing. Okay, so I gotta say, I love seeing the kids and the family on Facebook, man. It's so good to see. It's so refreshing to see positivity. You know,
Well, it's just like what Lisa was saying, man. Just get rid of all the negative. Just focus on the positive and what you have right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is my wife and I were just joking about it the other day. Like, if you look at your old Facebook memories from like 10 years ago, it was all like what you were doing, like is doing this and is doing that, you know?
right?
Now it's like everyone just being angry.
Yeah, that's so true. It's funny. We watched Ghostbusters 2, I think. Yeah, Ghostbusters 2 the other day, and that angry sign in New York. Like, I'm like, this shit's real. It
Yeah.
really came out. It's invisible now, but it just coded the whole world. Like, we just need a reset. I think, you know.
Yeah.
Be appreciative of what you have.
Yeah. I think that was the big thing about Thanksgiving this year is everyone needs to be thankful and happy. And
It was nice, you know, like I was telling my wife yesterday as we were driving around and driving home from place to place, you know, it was nice seeing 5, 6, 7 cars in everybody's driveway for Thanksgiving. You know, it was like everybody was getting together again and sharing that time. You know, I drove past many places. There was 5 or 6 cars in the driveway. There was people outside playing cornhole. There, you know, it was just everybody was, you know, it was like normal again. You know,
Yeah, like the way it used to be.
You know, I put my Christmas lights up early just, you know, to, you know, it's all about the kids and shit. You know, they wanted me to go all out this year for Christmas, so I did the whole house and everything else. So,
well, it's like we had friends and family that used to last year told us like the pictures of Santa is not important. Well, she'll never have that first picture of Santa when she was a baby, and she missed two years of that. So
yeah,
and that is important to kids. I know my mom, she's nostalgic. She keeps everything. It's like crazy, but she literally still has pictures like me and my sister, you know, 2-3 years old or whatever, on Santa's lap. They called it Mohawk Mall at the time, but like, you know, back when, you know, they would do that, and now it's not the same. I know last weekend. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
My wife's cousin, his mom makes him do it every year. Before he got deployed as a Marine, he has it in his dress blues.
Nice. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago we did a event with the Moose Riders, and there was a whole bunch of different clubs there. but it was No Kids Go Without Christmas. And every year Raylan would do it, and she would take all of our cans and bottles, save them all year long, and then donate that money to kids who don't have, Christmas gifts. And the Moose Riders take that money and then they buy Christmas gifts for the kids and do that. This year, because they didn't do it last year, he was able to save up $600 for the kids.
Well, that's awesome.
And yeah, it was great. And other people chipped in with little donations. It was $640 because she was doing the flower ribbons too. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so good to see like everyone getting back together and everyone helping out each other again. And like we all say, it's good to actually have that, community back again and have that connection. Heck yeah. Send it. There we go. Send it. Hell yeah. But it's like those things like today we were doing our Christmas lights and getting stuff going. And I had pretty much like, I'd say probably Slipknot most of the day on, and a different mix, the Godsmack, and In This Moment, always up, and just playing. There was no news,
find my soda.
No nothing. It was just music and enjoying ourselves, and just figuring lights out and that whole chaos. But it was good. We got a fucking 20-foot snowman in our yard now. But I want to say like no joke, it's probably 10 foot. It's not 20, it's probably about 10. But it's just like one of those things that no, not yet. Like it was one of those blow up ones.
Oh, all right.
We got snow. We got good dusting this morning and today.
Yeah.
But nothing too crazy yet. But yeah, it's just, and I love it though. It's like all that small stuff, like you said, Zach, putting the lights up and all that. Let's go all out. I mean, whether you believe in Christmas, whatever religion you are, because, as most of you guys know, I'm Nordic Wiccan, but that magic, that energy, I guess, in the air and the lights and all that still come from that old way. So why not celebrate just having a good time and good energy and have that, we're missing that in a society. And I feel that. I feel we're missing that positive energy. Everyone's at each other's throats.
Yeah.
And it's like we were saying before, Zach, it's the race, it's the politics side. It's anything people can attack you on now, they're attacking you on. And it just sucks because it shouldn't be that way. It should be, hey, you're you, I'm me. We can agree to disagree, but at the same time, like you do you, I do me. That's it.
Common ground.
I live on a mountain. I live now with fucking 10 chickens, 5 cats, a dog, a rabbit. What else do we got? A bear. We got like 7 bears up here. But you know what? I leave the bears alone. They leave me alone for right now until I
don't
see.
want to poke the bear?
I'll cap that motherfucker real quick. I'll tell you what. I got that black powder. That some bitch. If I get some Chris, I'll send you some meat. And Zach, I'm gonna go hook you up. We're gonna have ourselves a nice roast.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I'm just saying, like, everyone needs to learn to live. Yeah. We all need to live
right now.
Oh, really? Vermont's insane, man. That's a trip.
Yeah, my father-in-law just got like a 6-pointer. So
nice.
There was like 7 guys around his truck. Like, yep, that's nice.
Nice. So our boy, we call him Radar. He's a young kid. He's probably, Zach, how old do you think Radar is? Like 20?
22.
22?
Yeah.
Has been tracking this deer for 3 years. He just got it.
Oh, wow.
What? You want to hop on, Ray? Raylan wants to hop on. No? Are you sure? She's being cheesy about it. But and he's been tracking this deer for 3 years, and he finally got it. But like that was his big shoot.
Yeah.
And the fucking deer is gorgeous. But it's just that hard work that a lot of these kids don't put into, and something as small as that, they don't understand the investment. You do hard work, educate yourself, invest in yourself, and it will pay off. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe not a year or two, but it will eventually pay off. And they don't understand that anymore. Like
So
basic training.
Milestone, right? Can you guys just milestone your episodes? Didn't you guys like hit like a pretty big one? I saw you post. Didn't you guys like just hit like a pretty good milestone for your
Yeah.
episodes?
Yeah, so we actually opened up 2 countries. We opened up Australia and the rest of Ireland.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's our pretty much our 1 year mark. Our 1 year was 11/22, November 22.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
So it
Cool.
was great to open up. We're opened in 12 or 13 now countries, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
yeah, and I mean, just the network we learned on the way, like with you and Raul and a whole bunch of different people. It's been such a great trip, man.
I'm 100% amateur between you guys and them, you know. So.
Oh no. Well, Chris, plug yourself in, man, a little bit right now, where they can find you, where they can find your podcast, and what you guys are a little bit about.
Basically started as what you're talking about, just trying to find common ground. I got tired of listening to friends of mine. We all have beers, and we used to have beers and just have fun and talk. You know, you bust balls, but it wasn't like a got really heated argument. Like, and
Yeah,
you know, there's people that's brainwashed with Trump, like they love him like he's Jesus, and there's people that love freaking Biden like he's Jesus, and and then you got people in the middle. So I got tired of that, like just that all that anger and stuff. So I wanted to put in a calm fashion of something that you wouldn't really listen to. Have someone have a conversation that's like an expert, and they come in, they talk to me, basically at like a setting of like a front stairs. We can sit on our front stairs, talk every time, and just have fun with it, and just learn a lot of shit. And that's kind of like how it started. And I wanted people to kind of like, you wouldn't listen to like an atheist, really, you know what I mean?
Yep.
right,
But if he was in a calm setting and he was talking calmly,
right,
know,
educating more or less than
Yeah.
preaching, I
barking
guess,
it.
would be the best way. Yeah,
Yeah, so like my number one, one of my number one episodes, other than the Dropkick one, is the Pow Pow one, the veteran one. I have so many people that did not know what you guys went through, and
yeah,
what your battle is with the VA and everything else. So like he opened up a lot of people's minds, and
yeah.
a
I
lot of
agree.
people
I think that's
donated.
probably one of the best episodes, just because it was so related to me.
Yeah.
And he spoke real shit. I mean, he spoke a lot of demons that open up, which I know for myself took, and still I'm sure Zach can contest this. You know, takes there's still a lot of stuff we don't talk about, but slowly we can, especially with platforms like this, we can finally open ourselves up and feel comfortable about it. But it's so hard to open ourselves up because we don't have that common ground. The only ones who can really understand are other vets, and a lot of times that's behind closed doors.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, no, I felt like he opened up the skin, and like I had him
oh
listen to
dude,
it before I published it, and he
he
was
ripped
like,
that
yeah, I
shit
legit.
wide open. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you
that
could
was.
tell, like tearing up on that shit, bro. I was like, damn, he's
And
yeah.
he has a bigger Boston accent than I do, so it's even funnier when he gets all like, because he starts drinking, having a good time, and he's just like, rah, 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 you know.
Yep,
But
I
no,
feel
like
you.
that was mostly it. Like I'm on everything, Audible, Amazon, Pandora, anywhere you can find something, I'm there. That's what I wanted to do. I got a website called www.frontstairstalkspodcast.com. Come hang out. We it's just have fun with it. I have a couple of episodes coming up. I have a friend talking about his life living with bipolar. He's coming up soon.
That's
I have
awesome.
it's gonna be a good one. I have one that's about a lady that I know who Facebook actually ruined her life. Like she got really she lost her job, she lost her house because of Facebook.
Oh wow.
She got wrapped into debates and ended up being like just sharing stuff, and her work was just like no more, and like stop, like just bring everything into work. I have a bunch of I have a really big former heavyweight boxer, not champion, but very famous boxer back in the 90s coming on lined up. I have a famous goon from the NHL, former NHL. I got all this stuff lined up. I just haven't had time to get it all taken care of. So
it's a lot of logistics. It's a lot of time and work that a lot of people don't see that behind the camera. They hear your podcast, they hear you speaking stuff, but they don't realize the time and energy it takes to get those things lined up And not only that, but like with your schedule, with their schedule, the times. I mean, it's a logistical nightmare, really. But that's awesome, man. We're so proud of you too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like always, if we can help you out in any way, I mean, you've been awesome.
Yeah, you've been awesome too. That's why every time I try to plug you guys, I do. I think I say you guys and Brandon from Life of an Average Joe podcast. Like you guys have been amazing in the MPA. Like MPA, like they sponsored me on that podcast-a-thon, and
Yep.
got on to like they constantly share my stuff. It's actually crazy. So
yeah, MPA is a great company as well. If anyone has a podcast right now, definitely get in touch with them. They're amazing. We got about 50 seconds left. So
Yep.
Are you guys good for wrapping it up?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's do this on 3. We'll say stay triggered. You ready? All right, boys, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Stay triggered.
Oh, I know I'm not calling Canes anymore. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All
right. Thanks, Chris, for hopping on, man.
Thanks
Absolutely.
for having me. I appreciate it. Make sure you have everything. And when next year, when all this shit gets done, you're coming down to Boston.
I am. Yeah, we're coming down to Boston to hang out.
All right.
Absolutely,
cool,
brother. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.